Are you somebody trying to live a more simple life? Well, stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this. Hey, Amanda here with the Hoops Family Network. Today we're bringing you a review and unboxing. So please, if you're brand new to the channel, go down and hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss any more of our videos. And while you're there, make sure you hit that notification bell to notify you when we post. And while you're at it, if you like this content, give us a big thumbs up. That way we know to bring you more of this content. And any questions or comments today, please don't be shy. Put them down in the comment section below so we can get back to you and answer those questions for you. Now let's get on with this video.
Okay, and now we're going to start with the unboxing of the stroller that we are doing the review of today. First it came in, we bought this backpack separately for it, which fits it perfectly. And as you can see, this is the stroller itself right here. Okay, and before I start showing you how easy this is to unfold, we are going to put the links to both of these products in the description down below for you guys, so if you are interested, go ahead and click that link, and it should take you directly to the stroller, and should give you a search option for different type of backpacks that the stroller can fit in as well. So here we go with how easy this is to do. First you just unlock the wheels first, and it opens up, press the buttons, push down, and then you're done. That's how easy it is to unfold this. And it's pretty much just as easy to fold it back up again. You just press these buttons, push down, and it goes right back up. So when you're on like a vacation, it makes it easier to fold it up and take it with you in case you go on some sort of transportation that you can't have it open. It makes it a lot easier for parents that use strollers for their kids. Okay, and now that we went over the demonstration of the stroller, I'll go into a little bit of the review of it now. Start with some of the facts of it before we go over why we chose it. The weight of it altogether is about 12 pounds. It says about 9.5, but it's really around 12 pounds. Folded dimensions, it's 14 inches by 12 inches by 7 inches. So that would actually help with fitting if you take it on an airline. That would actually fit into the backpack like what we showed you earlier, which would actually help as a personal item. Dimensions of it unfolded is like 28 inches by 18.5 by 39.8 inches, about 40 inches. So it's not too bad. The weight of it, as it is when we showed you, fits anywhere from a 6-month-old up to 55 pounds or about 5 years old on average. They do have an adapter on it, which we can fit car seats in it as well, so you can actually use it for newborns as well, which is nice. There is a sun canopy on it, as you saw. It is SPF 50, so that helps with blocking out the sun for if you got little kids in there that like to squirm around. It does have an adjustable harness, which is a 5-point harness, and the release on it is pretty easy for adults but harder for the younger kids. When it's folded, it is built so it can actually stand there on its own when it's folded up. So if you have any issues with having to set it down for a second, it will stand up. It does have the front swivel wheels on it like most umbrella strollers do, which is nice. And it's light enough to do the one push with one hand, so it steers very well on top of that. And like I said, it's a 2-in-1 travel system, so you can use it if you have the adapter for babies all the way up to about 5 years old or up to 55 pounds. So if you have a little older kid that's about that weight range, you can work with that as well. Just be aware there is also 3 other strollers with this type of system as well. We just reviewed the one that we purchased, which we thought would be best for us for when we travel. Which we will now go into the main reason as to why we bought it, which is because we're going to Disney with a 4-year-old, potentially, as long as the parks are open back up by September, which we're crossing our fingers and hoping. But it does fit within their stroller guidelines for the size of it. Also be good because with it being able to fold up into the backpack, if we have to use it, we can use it when we need to, throw it back in the backpack when we get on rides, instead of having to leave it with the other park strollers, which gives you a chance of having it stolen, which I know it rarely ever happens, but just in case. It's also very nice for going through the airport as well, because we can actually fold it up, throw it through the bag check area for when you go through security. And like I said, it does fit into a backpack, so that does make it easier for, like with the 3 of us going. My wife can have a backpack of other stuff. I could carry the backpack with the stroller, and my son could have his own backpack. So it kind of evens out because you don't carry too much on as a personal item when you're on the plane. So it does make it easy that way as well. Then with also Disney, with their free transportation, like the buses, the boats, the monorail and everything like that, the buses for sure, you have to have them folded up when you get on the buses, so that makes it very easy for us to fold it up, throw in the backpack real quick while we're waiting on the bus to show up, and then throw it, and then that way we can get right onto the bus, even at the end of the night. But for most parents, it's fairly easy to use and fold up and unfold. It takes a little bit once you get it. It sticks a little bit at first, but once you do it more and more, it makes it a lot easier on yourself as well. So just be mindful of that. It doesn't flow quite as easy as what it kind of looked like for me. It took me a little bit practicing with it before, just to get used to how it actually works before getting to that point. My wife is fairly good at using that as well, so if you guys have any other questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. We will try to answer those as fast and as honest as possible. We will also leave a link to both the stroller and a link for a search bar for the backpack, because there are multiple different backpacks you could choose for this size stroller. It's just this is the one that we went with, but we'll leave a link to a search bar for the backpacks for it as well, if you guys are interested in looking at that as well, in the description. Other than that, we will talk to you guys later, and hope you all have a safe time while you're stuck at home. Thank you.